I am hopping right into this video because I don't have much time to spare. I have about a good 2 hours to work on this order that I'm trying to complete. With this order, this girl, she requested a halter top, and I'm making this halter top from one of the jerseys she sent to me. So if you don't know, I've been making these custom jersey skirts since last year. I posted it last year around the beginning of the football season, and they went crazy. I just been having a lot of girls reach out to me to get their custom skirts, and then a lot of people request custom outfits. This is the first time I'm doing a halter top and also making it out of one of the jerseys that she sent me. So of course I wanted to just purchase a pattern, a simple halter top pattern, so I can get the right dimensions of what she provided to me with her bust and her waist measurements. I also requested her measurement from like under her armpit going down to her waist and where she wants the top to hit on her. So I just bought a simple pattern. Now I'm about to cut out her size according to her measurements that she provided. She said that her bust was a 45. This waist is saying 35, and I think her waist is like a 38. But since the jersey is a little stretchy, I think that's gonna be okay. Jerseys have stretch to it, so if her waist is like a 38, 39, and this is saying 35, I think that's going to be fine since it has some give and some stretch. I'm going to cut out in extra large, I believe. No, a 2XL. I have to cut out a 2XL so it can fit with her measurements. But before I move on with this, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is Michelle. I do all things sewing over here. Sewing vlogs, sewing tutorials, everything sewing. So if that's your vibe, go ahead and like this video and subscribe. Alright, I got my pattern pieces all cut out. This was very simple. It's kind of refreshing to only cut out two pattern pieces, because normally when I work on something, it's like a million pieces that I have to cut out. This was very refreshing to just cut out 2 pieces. What I'm going to do now is just read over these instructions just to see how they put this halter top together. It's a very simple sew, but I just want to make sure what they're telling me what to do with this pattern, because for sure she wants to keep the collar and treat this as her strap. So I need to figure this out since it's like a upcycle, and I'm trying to keep as much as I can from the jersey to upcycle it to a halter top so she can wear it. So I'm just gonna read over these instructions right quick and just kind of get a feel for what they're telling me what to do and what I plan on doing with this jersey. I pretty much have an idea of what I want to do. So first, what I'm going to do is cut the jersey open, so I'll have the front and the back piece to work with. Put this on the side. I have to get my scissors, break this open. I always get so nervous when I have to start cutting on things, but I always have to remind myself that it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Most of the times, like if you feel like you're gonna mess up on something, it's going to work out. You can always fix it. You can always reroute. You can always redirect and fix it if you mess up. Most of the times it's fixable. Even if you cut something too short, I feel like it's still fixable. You can add extra panels, you can add a gusset. You can always fix things if you mess it up. But it's always nerve-wracking just making that first cut and I still get like that. I'm always nervous to cut into fresh fabric or into things that clients send me, but it always works itself out. I'm slowly learning that. Just, you know, you just have to plan it out, think it through before you start cutting into it, and as long as you have a plan, it's going to work out. I have the front and the back pieces cut out. I think I'm going to start with the back of the halter top first, since it's just the most simplest to cut out and to figure out. For the back, I want to also include the jersey number and the at least name on the back of her halter top. Now, I think with this halter top, it's like a crop halter top, and I believe she wants this to go a little lower. I have to keep that in mind, that I need to put some inches on this pattern here. She did give me the measurement from her armpit all the way down to where she wants the halter top, I think, or maybe it was to her waist, but I'm going to include some inches on to this pattern. I'm going to put this here. I need to figure out how low I want to go with this. So if she wants this to be about the armpit, I'm going to start with 19 inches and just see how that feels with the 19 inches. I'm going to center this pattern piece, and then that way I can center the jersey number. This at 19, mark right here, and I'm going to mark the end of the actual pattern piece. Maybe this is going to be hitting her hips just a little bit, so I want it to like taper in wider at the end and come in for her waist. Now that I've cut this, I'm just going to flip this over to this side and just match it up. Just make my cuts following the original cut that I just made. This is just a foundation for now. I just didn't want to make this too short. This is a good start. So this is going to be the back of the halter top, and I'm going to put the name on the back of the halter top. Now I want to kind of fool with the front, since I got the back piece cut out. I think I'm just going to cut this bottom piece here and then kind of leave this as it is for right now, so I can figure that out. But I know for sure I want to cut out this so I can figure out the top part of her halter top. The back piece is definitely not going to be this long. I just wanted to cut out just enough. Add 6 inches to the front. I only have about a good 30 minutes to work on this, and then I have to leave to help my son's band because I'm on a uniform team, and I have to go and help with the start of the season with that. Hopefully I can get this done within the next 30 minutes, but I'm working on this top part. I needed to just sit with it and see how I wanted to cut it out. I might stretch this out and give her a little bit more coverage on this side because her bust is a little wider than this pattern. I just want to give her a little bit more coverage on the side, on this side part. And then I have to leave a little bit more space going around this collar, so I can go ahead and serge it first and then flip it under and then stitch it down. So what I'm going to do is place the pattern piece over this collar and kind of curve this a little bit. Just mark where I want to cut this. panels are attached. Flip this the right side out just to see what I'm working with so far. I may have to adjust the sides. I'm about to measure it now just to see how everything is looking. Everything is looking good. I'm going to cut this little long piece off just to even it up with the front. When I come back from being on the uniform team, then I'll come back and do her jersey skirt. And she wants me to use this jersey to make her jersey skirt. So let me go ahead and finish this off, and then I'll be done with the top. The halter top is done. I don't know if y'all can see that. Really cute, really cute. When I come back, I'm going to work on her skirt, and that'll be it for me in the sewing room for today. All right, y'all, I am back in my sewing space. I want to go ahead and complete this jersey skirt that will go along with the halter top. When I got back home, I kind of looked at this halter top again, and I was kind of second guessing myself. Maybe I made it just a tad bit too small for the client. Although this jersey material, it does have a little stretch in it, but it didn't stretch out to the measurements that she gave me, and I wasn't comfortable with sending the jersey off as it was. So I added some side panels. So I put extra fabric on each side on the front and back, about a 2-inch strip on the front and a 2-inch strip on the back, and connected those and made side panels to extend the sides in order to meet her measurements. Now I do feel more comfortable. It's not going to be like loose fitting on her. It's pretty much exact now, but I just didn't want it to be like super tight on her to the point where it didn't fit. So now I feel more comfortable, and the halter top is done. There's no right way to show these halter tops, but yeah, this is it. So the halter top is complete. Now it's time for me to work on her skirt. It is pretty late. I'm not like feeling super tired right now, but I feel it coming on. So I need to try to hurry up and finish this so I can ship this off to her tomorrow. Then I can move on to my next order. I'm going to try to get through this. I also want to try to film content for social media. Hopefully this goes well. But when I'm trying to film for YouTube and then trying to film for social media, Instagram and TikTok, it could burn me out a little bit because you have to get all of your angles for YouTube, get all of your angles for Instagram. It's just a whole lot that you have to think about. But I'm gonna see if I can get through this and then start fresh tomorrow with the next order that I have to complete. So just sit back and relax. I don't think I'm going to do any more talking for the rest of the video. I'm just going to let y'all see me work, and then I'll probably be back by the end of this video, but I'll see how I feel after. I am done with this order. Skirt is done. And the halter top is done. I'm going to go back in to make sure I got all of the loose threads and just make sure everything looks good before I pack it and ship it out tomorrow. I think I'm done for tonight. It's pretty late and I'm just starting to get a little bit tired. Everything worked out pretty good today, so I am done with this order. Alright, that is it for today's video. If you like this video, go ahead and like it, and don't forget to comment and subscribe. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.